Hey guys, it's Al here, and this week's video is how to take notes. Basically I'm just gonna kind of share with you some tips that I have that I've used all year for taking notes. Usually in ninth grade, which I'm in right now, they have slides already made up for you, so you just like copy down the slides onto your notebook. But I guess in other classes or in other schools, you might have to actually take notes from what the teacher's saying. So, this is to help you guys with that. So what I have on my notes right here is use keywords, don't use sentences. That's probably one of the most important key things about taking notes. Write down the important stuff and leave out all the boring stuff, like make sure it's simple. Use your own words instead of the teacher's, because it'll be more likely that you'll be able to remember it if you use your own words than your teacher's. Add symbols to make things shorter or easier to read, like using the @ sign or with, using the with or the W with the slash mark to use the with, and other different things. Also, another big one is keeping it neat is a big deal, because if you can't read your notes, then you can't study and you'll fail at life, because you can't take the test because you don't know it, and you'll fail the test, and you'll fail social studies or whatever class you're struggling in, and you won't be able to go to the next grade. Okay, anyways, another thing is drawing pictures actually helps me concentrate on what the teacher's saying. So write down the important keyword stuff that you are going to be going over during that class period, and add doodles and notes to it, and that go along with the subject. Don't just doodle like a flower or whatever, unless you're talking about photosynthesis or something. That really helps me, but don't doodle all over your page. Make sure you have enough room to actually write. Draw graphs and like representations of the thing you're learning, I guess. I don't know. Once you're done taking notes, this has really helped me a lot for studying. Reread them and add color, because adding color, I feel like, number one, rereading it over will help, but adding color makes it easier to remember, I guess, and color the things that are like stuff that's going to be on the test or things that you think is most important, and use a highlighter, or you can use a colorful pen or something, but do not overcolor, because then everything will become distracting and you won't be able to actually take notes. Some other tips that I have is make lists. So instead of just like jotting down notes, make different sections and lists for things, which I like to do, and kind of separate your paper into different sections. Add doodles to help memorization, which I kind of already said that. And another big one that I actually have found to help me a lot is pretend like you're writing notes for someone else. So you want to make them nice and neat, and you want to kind of impress the person that you're writing notes for, and that's really helped me a lot, because then I've drawn like little doodles or little notes to help them remember, and it's really helped me remember, and that's really helped me. Another thing is, don't be afraid to turn the page. Turning the page, sometimes I want to like fit everything on one page so then, you know, it looks better, or because there's only one sentence left or whatever, but don't be afraid to turn the page. That'll help a lot. Another thing is, make sure you make a new page for each class period that you have that class. So don't just keep all your notes on one page from each for a week or something. So there's that. Oh yeah, kind of design your page. So add like little arrows or doodle marks or something like that, and keep your page separated. So I'm going to show you my example of a good note. So I titled it and added the date, and you can also add the class if you want. I used keywords, not sentences. I kept it neat. I used my best handwriting. I also used graphs and different representations to help me remember things. Once I was all done, I highlighted to help more memorization, and I also didn't forget to doodle. So this is my example of perfect notes. So that pretty much wraps up this video. Hope to see you guys next week. Bye.